Hey, since Goose has his friend Speedy Flippy, there's only one thing left to do. Are you ready, guys? Say it with me. It's time for 1, 2, 3. Evolve of Randomness.
It's time for Foodie Tales with Chef Tinky Winky. Welcome to Foodie Tales, everyone. I'm your host, Chef Tinky Winky, and you don't need a chef's hat for Foodie Tales. I'm about to read you this fantastic story called Tamale the Tomato, and it goes something like this. Once upon a time, there once was a farmer named Tammy. Now, Tammy really loves to do farming work because A, she's a farmer, and B, she has vegetables. Every day and every night, it's always time to pick out the vegetables, like eggplants and strange vegetables that she totally picked on her own and make too. But when she was finished, she got sad. Sad because she really wants a tomato, and tomatoes are her favorite vegetable in the whole wide world. She sighed and said, "Oh, I wish I could have a tomato in my garden." But then she can, because tomatoes always grow in the garden. She said, "I know, I'll have a special tomato so I can have forever." And that's exactly what she did. She put a tomato seed into the dirt and put some water in until she was finished. She said, "Oh, tomato, my special tomato, when you're fully grown, I will totally eat you up for my appetite." So she went home and put all of her vegetables into the bowl for tomorrow and wait for her special tomato to grow. So the sun went down and the moon went up, and Tammy was in bed, sleeping safe and sound and having good dreams. But then something very special happened to the garden. The tomato was about to grow. It had 3 pointy leaves, but it'll have more when it's fully grown in the morning. But the very next morning, Tammy woke up to go check her garden to see if her tomato has fully grown. But when she got to the garden, she saw a shocking surprise. The tomato has fully grown, but something weird is going on with the tomato. It has a ponytail at the back. "My, oh my, you are a special tomato. You have a ponytail at the back," Tammy said with a giggle. Maybe I shouldn't eat this. This is just too special for me." But then she found another thing that's very surprising. This tomato can bounce and walk and go all over the place. She said, "Wow, this is a special tomato that I found. Maybe I should have you as my pet," she absolutely said. "Maybe I'll call you Tamale." Since that she said that she wanted a pet and it's too special for her, she decided to play with it. She gave it a nice good old bath at the kitchen sink, to make it all nice and clean. And after that, she would always love to chit-chat with the tomato and tell it all about everything that she loves tomatoes, that she wouldn't eat it. And she would give it a nice welcoming party to her home and started to eat the cake and lots of fun by dancing and music. The tomato was super duper soft and always so cuddly. She couldn't stop rubbing it and rubbing it and rubbing it throughout the whole day. And at that very night, she got to sleep with it. All the very best moments of her and that special tomato. It was like heaven to her. But then, the very next morning, something very shocking happened. The poor tomato turned gray. It got grayer and grayer and grayer. She was wondering what was wrong. Maybe it was sick. She has to help it. How to help a sick tomato, she wondered. And she thinked and thinked and think some more. But until she had an idea. Maybe I can use magic water, she said. She has another type of water, which is called magic water. It'll help every vegetable grow bigger and stronger. So she quickly ran to the kitchen and turned on the magic water and sprayed it all over the tomato to see if it can get better. So she waited for hours to make sure if the tomato was okay. It has been hours. She was very concerned to know if the tomato was okay. But was it too late to save a tomato's life? It has been 4 hours since the tomato didn't change. Until Tammy says, I think it's too late. I think it's over. She cried, and she cried, and she cried that she would never ever see her special tomato ever again. But then something happened to the tomato. It was getting less grayer now. Then it was getting a lot redder than ever. The magic water was working. And just like that, Tamale was red again. Tamale, you're better! She happily cheered. So she gave it a nice big hug, a tight squeeze to be in fact, and she promised to never, ever, ever let it go again. The end. Oh man, I love that story. Until next time of Foodie Tales of me, Chef Tinky Winky. Hasta la vista. Or ciao. Adios. I mean bye.
And that has been Foodie Tales with Chef Tinky Winky.
This has been another installment of The World of Randomness! Nice echoes. Really nice. As usual, The World of Randomness has been a production of Cast and Shoes in association with Nick at Night. Our slogan is, when late night TV breaks, we fix it.